Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. I'm Jess and I want to say hello to Michelle in the chat, to Panda Angel in the chat, anyone else that's here, welcome in. Today I am going to be teaching you all and playing a little Ganchon Clever, or That's Pretty Clever, the English translation. I realized I had not played this on stream. It's one of my early roll and write games that we picked up a while ago. I did do a Wednesday of Double Clever a few months back, and I did stream both of the games during a Tabletop Live Network event, but I hadn't done it on my regular stream, so I thought, why not do it today? I'm going to pop into the chat a link if anybody wants a player sheet, if they have not played this game before and they want to play along. Hey Gus, good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, if you want to play today with me, go ahead. That's the link to the player sheet right there. As well as our crisscross tournament. This will be the final day for the month of June to try to beat the score for our crisscross. So that's going to happen in the latter part of the stream. But for now, how are you all doing? What you been up to? I've been trying to stay cool in the heat. We had a really bad heat wave over the last couple days here in Oregon, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not normal for this time of year. We do get warmer temperatures in like late June, early July, but nothing in the triple digits. So it was really hot. Today, thankfully, we're cooling down into the 70s and have some clouds in the sky. So I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, let me know how you all are doing, what you've been up to, what you've been playing, if you've been able to get anything to the table physically or doing any digital stuff. I know that there's a Steam sale going on. I was going to say stream sale, but no, a Steam sale going on. A lot of things are, 50% off or more on Steam. So I got a few things in my collection. I finally bought Potion Explosion, the digital version. It was, I think, 69 cents or something like that for the Steam application, and got the fifth ingredient expansion to it, which was like added another like 60 cents or 70 cents or something like that. So I kind of justified being okay to purchase that for, $1.50. So yeah, it was a pretty great deal, Gus. So yeah, what's everyone else been up to? I'm looking forward to getting some of those Steam sales actually onto the table, and maybe stream some here. I know some of my friends have been trying to schedule some events for us to get together and do guests on each other's streams. And so I know been talking with Panda a little bit about doing that, and some other folks that I want to get to playing things online. I had a really great fun time on Friday playing BGA. I know Michelle was there. That was a lot of fun, and a couple other folks in the chat were playing along with me on Friday on Board Game Arena. That was a lot of fun to do. Yes, a bottle of soda or a great game. Yeah, decisions, right, Gus? So yeah, that was fun. So I kind of want to keep doing that in the future for future streams, have more people jump online and do some stuff. And so maybe I can do that on Steam as well. We can have a couple of us doing some stuff there. But yeah, so, just been hanging out. I am not going to be streaming on Friday because I'm actually going out of town, going to go camping for the weekend while the weather is still fairly nice out. So there will not be a stream this Friday, unfortunately, but there will be a lot of good content that you can catch on Fridays anyway. So, yeah, so I'm going to be taking Friday off. and be back next week to do some more stuff with you all in the chat and everything. And it's going to be July. Like, holy smokes, like half the year is already gone. Isn't that crazy? I was just thinking about that today, and like, oh my gosh, today is the end of June, and like tomorrow will be July, and then all next week will be the beginning of a new month. Like, it seems so crazy. I think ever since the pandemic hit, a lot of us are kind of figuring out, like, what day is it? Like, where am I? What's going on? So, yeah. So trying to think about what that's all about. I know on Twitter some folks were like, what day is it? Where am I? Kind of thing. Because the pandemic, I think, all just kind of made us in a blur. So, yeah. It's crazy to think that half of 2020 and no 2021. See, I can't even tell you what the year is now. Half of 2021 is gone. So, yeah. All right. Well, if folks are ready to rock and roll, we will get down to business and do a little Ganshon Clever, That's So Clever, from one of my top designers, Wolfgang Warsch. He is the designer behind a lot of games that you probably have heard of. I wish I would know, like, off the top of my head. I just got Illusion by him. It's a card game that has different color cards on it that you have to find the percentages of what color you're looking for. So if you're trying to figure out like red or something like that, you have the color cards laid out and you have to figure out which percentage is higher or lower based upon the cards that are played on the table. Hey James, good to see you on here. Welcome in, my friend. So yeah, I just picked that one up on, there was a sale going on. But I mean, he's done this game. He did That's So Clever, Double Clever. He did Quacks of Quedlinburg, Fuji, Illusion, like I just said, The Mind. Oh, good gosh. So many games. The Taverns of Tiefenthal, that's another one. Wavelength. Yeah, so many great titles. So he is one of my top designers. So I'm super stoked to be teaching you all and playing this game with you today. So let's go down to the table. Yes, Taverns. Taverns is awesome. I like it a lot. So here we are. Let's see. Does that look all right for you all? Is it too dark? Let me get a little bit color there. Cool. I am going to be playing a 2-player game, but you all in the chat can definitely help me out on the chat side. I mean, I will be kind of playing both players one turn after another, but if you have any suggestions on like dice I should take and everything like that, feel free to give your input in the chat. I don't mind at all. But I wanted to demonstrate a 2-player game because the solo variant is a little bit different and it could be kind of complex to understand. So I've thought with a 2-player game, it would kind of help you understand the mechanics for multiplayer. So in this game, what we are trying to do is we are trying to gain the most victory points. And how we do that is we are going to roll these 6 dice here and allocate them based upon the color section that they correspond to. So as the active player, you're going to be rolling all 6 dice and you're going to take 1 die after each roll and place it here before allocating them to their corresponding section. Now, each of the color dice are related to the color sections of their type. So the yellow die would go here for this section, the blue die here, green, orange, and purple. However, the white die is a wild, and the white die must be combined with the blue die in order to allocate a die here in this section. So this one actually requires the number face of 2 dice together, not necessarily 2 dice, but just the sum total of those 2 faces, the blue and the white, in order to mark them here on your player sheet. The wild can be used anywhere, and it would be as is, whatever the die face value is on the white die. That would be what you would assign here on the different sections. And for a 2-player game, we're going to be playing 6 rounds. Now, each color section has its own requirements in order to mark off those numbers on your player sheet. So first here in the yellow, it's pretty straightforward. They are just whatever the number is showing in those corresponding boxes will tell you what number you must write for that die to be collected. So if I was going to take this yellow 4 here, I would mark one of the yellow 4s in the yellow section. Now, once you complete a row, you will get the corresponding bonus action that you have to do right away. And then as well for the columns, there are bonuses, but those are actually points here that you will receive at the end of the game. And then there's also this one diagonal here that you will get a corresponding bonus action to take. So these are just as is the number face that you will do here. And then you will mark off if you complete a row or column, you will get that corresponding bonus or those corresponding victory points, and that would be completed. So here you would have a blue die of any number that you can mark here in this blue section. This would be an orange 4 that you would mark on the furthest left-hand space on the orange track. This one is a green number of any number, so you would mark that on the furthest left of your green track. And then finally is the foxes. The foxes I will explain at the end when we talk about scoring. So that's the yellow section. The blue section, like I said, you will take the blue die and the corresponding number on the white die face and mark that sum total into your blue area. So for example, if I was to take this blue 4, I would add the white die, which is a 1, for a total of 5, and mark the number 5 here on the blue section. Again, there are, if you complete columns and rows, you get a corresponding bonus. So in this row, you would get an orange 5. This one, you would get a yellow number of any of your choice here to mark in the yellow section. Down here in the columns, you would get a reroll, which are bonus actions that everyone will be able to get as the rounds progress. We will each get a different bonus. As you see on the round markers here, we will get a new bonus as a new round starts. So this one is in addition to what you already have. And then we have a green number of any type. Again, it must be marked on the furthest to the left of your green section. A purple 6, which will be down here in the purple area. And then finally a +1, which again is one of these other bonus actions that you would get in addition throughout the game. Yes, I love saying hi to everybody. James, say hi to everybody. All right, so that's the blue. And then down here on the green area, there are certain requirements. So here, as you can see in each of the boxes, there are certain requirements in order to fulfill that box area. This one means you must have a value of greater or equal to the number 1. So here, if I were to take the green, I have a green 2, so that does fulfill that requirement. So I would put an X in that box and move my way up the track. The furthest I go to the right on the green track, the more victory points I would get. So that's these little kind of circle, like the little starburst circles. Those are your victory points that you will collect at the end of the game. And then also here down on the bottom, if you reach certain points, you would also get some additional bonus actions or additional bonuses to be scored at the end of the game. The orange section is kind of a catch-all, so you can put any number you want to whatever the orange face die is. So for here, it would be an orange 3. I would mark an orange 3 here. There are no certain requirements for the orange die, except for there's a couple spots here where you would actually multiply that value on the face of the die. by whatever it says here in the box. So for example, this is a ×2. So if I was able to reach up here, the orange die would be multiplied ×2, and I would actually get 6 points there. Yes, Michelle, this game is wonderful. I love it too. So that is there. And then again, if you reach certain points along the orange track, you get bonus actions or bonus scoring abilities at the end of the game. And then finally, we have the purple die. The purple die has a requirement in that it must be higher than the previous number that was written before it. So if I had a 4 here, I must write either a 5 or a 6 in my next space in order to claim the purple die. So this must be a 5 or a 6 on my next turn in order to claim that. Once you do reach 6 on the purple track, it will reset back down to 1, and then you can continue on from there. But each number must be higher than the previous number that you've written before it. Michelle says, I've not gotten that elusive high score yet. Forget what it was, 300. Oh, yes. Yeah, I have not either, Michelle. I don't think I've broken 200 that many times, to be honest. I love this game, but I'm not super good at it. So it's going to be interesting to try to play as myself and then also as the chat to see if we get some better options. Okay, so how it's going to work is each time you are the active player, you're going to take the 3 dice, one after each roll, and put them here before you allocate them out. Now the remaining dice that get left are what the passive players take to choose one. And then, yeah, we all win when we get to experience those sweet combos. That's true, Gus. That's true. And then as the passive player, you get to choose one of the remaining dice to place in your player area. Now, there's another requirement too when you're claiming dice as the active player. If you claim something, let's say I decided to claim this 4. Any die value that is below 4 is automatically given to the passive player as an option to choose from for them at the end of your turn. So if I chose this 4, the white and the orange die would actually go to me as the passive player as an option for me, and then I would be able to roll these dice again. So one strategy to try to think about is, yes, you want certain numbers, higher numbers on the purple track are fine because then they will be able to reset quicker. However, if you have a lot lower number values, you will lose those to the passive player in order for them and giving them kind of more options and what to choose from. So it's kind of a give or take there. Okay, so any number that is the same value does not get discarded to the passive player. So like these are 4s here for the blue and the yellow. Those remain in the dice pool to be re-rolled again. So, okay, then we have the bonus actions up here of a re-roll and a +1. So at the beginning of each round, we receive a bonus action except for rounds 5 and 6. Here, we're going to be playing 6 rounds in a 2-player game, so only the first 4 rounds will give us a bonus action. So in round 1, we are each going to have a re-roll available to us to be used on our turn. What they do is to basically re-roll any dice that have not been allocated to yourself to be used on your player sheet or passed to the passive player. The +1 has to happen at the end of a round when the active player has all their 3 dice allocated and when the passive player has chosen. Then the +1 could be used in addition to the end of the round. So what's going to happen is if you use a +1, you can take one other die value to place here into your player track. And that could be, oh, hi, Slivers. Good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Just going over some rules of Ganshan Clever, or That's Pretty Clever. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, my friend. So we, for this one, can only be done at the end of a round. So you can use this to choose another die face to write down into your player sheet. And they could be one of the dice that the active player has chosen or one that the passive player has chosen. So that could be used anytime at the end of a round. And as many as you want, as many as you have available to you, because once you're done, you're done. So, okay, so that's what the +1 does. It's not a +1 pip. I remember I would get that confused when I would first start to play this game. Not a +1 pip. It's a +1 die face that you would take to allocate onto your player sheet. Now, scoring. How do I score this game? Scoring is going to be done by the different sections that you have on the different color sections on your player sheet. So we will have the yellow section, which is, again, all of the yellow down here. We will add those totals. Then we have the blue. The blue is based upon how many numbers or how many X's you have in this grid that you have marked off. That will correspond to the numbers here on this track. Then the green section is how far you got up the green area. So whatever the highest number here, the furthest to the left that you had completed, that's how many victory points you will receive. The orange is actually a sum total of all the numeric values on your orange track. So this could be a good kind of catch-all, like I was saying before, if you don't have any good plays to do kind of multiple, kind of like, what is the word? Like a combining of different actions to get you more points. The orange can also be a nice way to kind of just dump some extra points there and have it be kind of a sum total for you. And the same is true for the purple area. Whatever the sum value is of all the purple numbers, that's how many victory points you get for that color track. And then finally, the foxes. The foxes are multipliers based upon whatever the lowest score is on your colors for the other colors on your track. So let's say I only scored 10 points here on yellow, and that was my lowest score out of all the other colors on my player sheet. And I was able to complete 2 foxes. I was able to get 2 foxes. I would multiply 2 times 10 and get 20 points for the fox track. So you kind of also, it is a good strategy to kind of combine different areas and make sure you're working on multiple areas too, because you don't want to get stuck with just 1 or 2 areas and then at the end of the game you're like, oh no, I only got 3 in orange and 1 fox, so I only get 3 points. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic to keep in mind as you're playing. All right, I'm going to do a quick hydrate, but if anyone has any questions, please feel free to pop it in the chat. Hey, Time Roller, good to see you. Let me know if y'all have any questions here before we get started. And then we will be good to go. Okie doke. Everybody saying hi. Good to see you in here, Time Roller. Happy Wednesday to you. I know that there is also a triple clever that's coming out. I don't know if it's already out or not, but I am curious about that one. I think there's a little more math involved in that game. In that game. And if you watched me play Double Clever, you will see that Double Clever has a little more math in it as well. So, okie doke. If no one's got any questions, I'm going to go ahead and roll first. The way rounds work is each player gets to be the active roller before the end of a round. So I will take a turn, and then y'all for the chat will take a turn, and then that will be completed the round. Again, we're going to do 6 rounds. So all told will be a set of 12 turns, I guess you can say, for that. There are less players. You will play less rounds for more players, less rounds for more players. But yeah, and so for those that are just popping in, I am going to be rolling for both myself and for the chat, and pretty much play two-player. But as the chat, if you have questions or suggestions on what you should do as the chat, feel free to pop them in, or if you just want to lurk and watch me make those decisions, that is totally fine too. So here we go. We both, since we're doing round one, we both get a re-roll to start with. And here we go. All right, so I have got, looks like I've got a 5 here on the wild. A lot of high numbers here. A lot of high numbers here. So I am looking, I usually like to try to focus on the blue and the yellow at first, because there are other bonuses that I can obtain that will help me complete other sections in the game. So I am probably looking at taking that blue 4, because all the other numbers are either the same value or higher than it, so I won't lose any dice to the passive player yet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 4 first. And with the blue section, remember you have to add blue and white. And so you're going to do that and then add those two numbers together, and that's what you mark in the on your sheet. So for me, since I'm taking the blue 4, I'm going to mark off a 9 because I'm adding the white die to it here. And then I don't lose anything else. And then I will continue with my second roll. Okie doke. All right. Ooh, I got some lower stuff now. Not super great. Some lower stuff now. The 1, I could take a yellow 1. That will still leave me everything higher than it. And I can mark a yellow 1, would be kind of nice. I could take a wild 1 and mark here on the green. Wild 1 could be nice. Or here, sorry, this is my player sheet. Mine, this is mine. Here on the 1. But you know, gosh, that's a choice, right? That's a choice. I will actually take the wild. I will take the wild and mark it here on the green track, because getting a 1 is not so great. And there are multiple ways to get here on the yellow. I know I was like, I'm going to do the yellow and the blue, but you know, the way the dice roll can actually dictate what you choose. All right, so my third final roll here. Oh, I got a big number. Oh, yes. I think I know what I'm going to give you all, chat. I think I know what I'm going to give you all. I am going to claim this 6 because, like I said, it's just a catch-all. And that's just straight points right there. That's just straight up points. So, for you, in the chat, you all have the option of a yellow 1, a green 2, or a purple 5. So remember, the yellow 1 as is, you can mark as the yellow 1 here or here. The 2 for green is fine as well, because you can mark this in the green section. And then the 5 is actually okay too, because you'll need to increase your value, but once you hit 6, it'll reset itself. So, although now that I'm talking through, I'm like, maybe the purple is not so great. So my thought would probably be either the yellow 1 or the green 2. So I'm thinking the green 2, says Gus. Yeah, I'm thinking for that for y'all too. Or I mean, the yellow 1 could be nice because it'll help, you know, start allocating some points over here and get you close to either getting a green X over here. But chat has decided. All right, I will go with what chat is saying. and do the green 2 here. So we'll mark that for chat. And now it'll be chat's turn. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ooh, you got some big numbers as well. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, I say big number, but that's only just one, only in the orange. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, a purple 1 is not too terrible. A yellow 2 is not too terrible. And a wild, if you add the wild to the blue area, it would give you a 7. You can't take the green because the green now you have allocated must be a 2 or larger. I would say yellow 2. I would go with a yellow 2, unless y'all want to do the reroll, but I would actually go with a yellow 2, I think. Have you start down on this track. The purple 1, really, Gus? You want to do the purple 1? Okay. Okay, purple 1 it is. Purple 1 it is. The yellow means discarding 2 dice. Oh, yeah. All right, you are correct. You are correct. Okie doke. We have got a 5, a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 2. Gosh, you got a large straight there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now you can take the yellow 2 because that'll just discard the green 1, and the green 1 is garbage for me. So, yeah, I think now you should take the yellow 2 and give me this option here and do the yellow 2 here. And see what we got. Okay. Ooh. So we got some 6s and a 1. I mean, 6 is good to put to your orange. 6 is good to put on your orange. Or you can start working on blue and take a blue 7. Or you can do the wild 6 anywhere, basically. I mean, you could put the wild 6 here, take it as a 6, and then everything would restart again. So, yeah, those are the options. Do you want to leave me with a wild 6? Because I wouldn't mind that. A wild 6 would be lovely. The purple 6. Okay. So you're going to take that as the wild there. Put that as a 6. And so then I have the option of this garbage. But I will do a blue, blue 7, actually. Blue 7. Okay, we didn't use our rerolls or anything like that, so that completes round 1. Now we're moving on to round 2, and we each get a +1 additional claiming of a die. Yeah, and there we go. Alrighty, what do we got? What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, I don't want to put it too far up so you all can still see. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 5. Do. What do I do with this? Oh, I could. Aha. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this blue 2, actually. Give you all a 1 as an option, but add it. 2 and 6 is 8. And look, friends, I'm getting closer on this track. Getting closer on that track. That is pretty awesome. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I see a purple 6. Ooh, another 6. Okay. Green 3 is fine, but I do want a yellow 3. Yep, I'm going to take the yellow 3, actually. Oh, gosh. Yep, I have to, because I don't want to lose those 6s. Yellow 3 is going to go here. Yeah, yellow 3. And last and final roll. Aha! I get a wild 6. Ooh, friends, where am I going to put the wild 6? And a couple 1s. Well, the 1s are garbage. I am going to take a wild 6. Leave you all with a bunch of 1s there. So for my wild 6, I'm going to put it down here in my purple area, because that'll just give me a reset. And now you all get a 1, or a 1. So you can't do a green, because that needs to be higher. Yeah, that is garbage. 1, or 1. So I'm thinking for you all, I mean, if you get the purple 1 here, you will get a re-roll. If you mark that there, or you can start on the orange track, or you can take the +1 and use something else. Probably go purple. Okay, that's fair. So let's do a 1 for you here, and then you get a re-roll. Yeah, garbage. All right, here you go, chat. Oops, and I just threw just throwing things around. I was trying to express probably your anger and frustration by getting all those 1s. So there you are. Okie dokie. What do we got here, friends? 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. Okay, let's see. A wild 2 would give you all a 5 on your blue track. You can start on the blue track. The green 1 doesn't do anything for you. You can take the yellow 2. Yellow 2 is not great. Blue 5. Yeah, if anyone else has some thoughts, feel free to jump in the chat, help Gus out. I mean, I think a blue 5 is fine. I think that's a good call. That way you're not losing anything else except for the 1. Oh, you actually would, yeah, you would lose the 1. So if you took the wild 2, you would lose the green 1. But the green 1 is not beneficial for you all. So, okay, I'm thinking a blue 5 there, and then losing a 1 to me, and roll them up. All right, so here we go. Okay, ooh, gosh. These oranges are not helpful. These oranges are not helpful. Let's see. Let's see here. I guess you could do a 2. You can claim the purple 2 because that should be that should be a good, you will be able to get an extra blue area. Let's see, can I get this? Hold on, friends. See if our little autofocus here. Is it looking any better? Still kind of a little blurry, I think. Okie doke. Blue X on the 2. Okay, so if we took the purple 2 and blue X on the 2 square. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that does look a little bit blurry, friends. Let me see if I can get some better quality here. It will help. Maybe that did it. Let's see. Does this? Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, cool. So we got that. And okay, we've got blue, yellow, and blue, yellow, and orange. Hoping for a lower blue. Yeah. I mean, 8's not terrible. You could do a yellow to a re-roll. Okie doke. We're going to re-roll it. All right, we've got 1, 3, and 4. Here we go. That should be a little better for you, Gus. 1, 3, and 4. So that would be a 3 on the blue. Yep, blue 3. Okie doke. And that leaves me with a 3 and a 4. Okay. You know, that is not terrible. I will take the yellow 4. Yeah. Perfect. All right, that was the chat. So that is round 2 done. Oh gosh, now it's getting all kinds of blurry. What is happening here? Hello. There we are. There we are. Camera. Okie doke. So now we are in round 3. We each get another reroll. And here we go. Alrighty, what lovely items do I get today? I don't want a green. And I already took the 4. Ooh, a blue 11 will give me... Oh, but I'll lose all of that. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Do I want to do that? Orange 2. Orange 2. Yeah, I think... Oh, nope. I'm going to take the 4. I'm going to take the 4. Mark the 4 here. And that means you all get this and this. And then I will roll these up. Okay. I already have a blue 7. And the 5, a restart. Ooh, a 3. Ooh, gosh. Choices, huh? Actually, I am going to re-roll this. And see what I get, if I can get anything better. Nope. Okay, well, looks like I will get the 5. I will take a 5 here. To do the 5 here. And then on my final, ooh, a 4. Okay, a wild 4. Wild 4, ooh, that'll be nice. I could do that on blue. Very nice. I could do that here to make that a blue 6. And do I want to +1 anything? Maybe I will... No, I will save it. I will save it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. And if anybody has any questions on what in the world is going on this game, please feel free to pop them in the chat. If you have not played That's So Clever or Ganchon Clever, oh, you do get to choose one of those. Oops, I am so sorry. Dang it, I just rolled. So that was a 6. So that was a wild 4. Was going to be a blue 6. Yeah, so I'll give you all the blue 6. Sorry about that. You are right. See? I'm like, what is happening over here? Just as skipping players' turns. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll give you all the blue 6. So yes, if anyone has any questions or is curious about what this game is, then feel free to pop them into the chat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. So y'all already have a blue 3. You can take a wild 1 and roll up everything else. Yeah. That might be your best bet, actually. Yeah. Wild 1. And let's do here, free wall, so you can get close to that green. Yep, in the second row. Oh, do you want it here? Did you want it here instead? Second row from the top or second row from the bottom? Forgot to specify. Second row from the top. Okay. Okay, so you're going to do that one. Okie doke. Alrighty, what do we get? What do we get here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Ooh, all right. So you can do the green 2 now. The green 2 can be claimed. And then discard a purple 1, which is not fine. Yeah, green 2. Okay. Green 2 is marked, so this purple 1 goes away. Possibly for me to choose. And yeah. Final roll. Ooh, gush. Gush, 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 gush. 2, 2, or 2. And remember, you also have a reroll. Oh, this is round 3, and I did not... Yes, I did give us a reroll. That is correct. Because I did not get any extras there. All right, 2, 2, or 2. The yellow 2. Okay. Yellow 2 is going to go here. So I get a bunch of garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Although it's not super bad. I can take the blue. I will take, actually, yeah, the blue 2 to make this a blue 3 here. Yeah, and that'll be the end of round 3. We're halfway done, friends. Remember, we are going to be playing crisscross after this, so I will mark in the chat for you all to get your player sheets, or if you're wanting to play this later on a VOD, you can get your clever player sheets there as well. So, yeah, we are halfway through. Okie doke. So now we are in round 4. We get to choose to mark an X wherever we want, or a 6 wherever we want. So that means we can write a 6 here or here, or we can take them as an X on any, or we can take something as an X anywhere that we want to. I like putting the 6 here on my orange because that helps me build up that one. And it's not too far behind with my purple track. So if I don't get very high, although my green track is fairly low too. 6 on purple. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so then you all get a +1. Perfect. And now it is time for me to roll. Okie doke. What did I get here? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of the same numbers. Seeing a lot of the same numbers, friends. That is not the best. That is not the best here. Okay, well, that is going to be a 7 on blue, which I already have marked. I can take a wild 1 somewhere, I can take a 2 on green. Yeah, I'll take the 2. Oh, gosh. 2 on green. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that because I need to get this track up higher. Although if I don't get that fox, that's going to be kind of a bummer too. But that's okay. I'm going to give you all this 1 here and roll the rest of them up. Okie dokie. All right, let's see. Oof. Purple 1. Nope, I can't take that. A blue 5. Blue 5 I can take. Yes. Yes, but then that will leave me 1s. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I will leave you all 1s. I will give that. Take the blue. That means I will get a blue 5 here. That means I can take the yellow. I can mark a yellow X wherever I want. I'm going to actually mark it here. So I will claim this fox for final scoring. Very nice. And now I get to roll the orange. What does it give me? A 5. An orange 5. Okay. Not bad. I will take it. And that gives me a reroll. Okay, so you all get 1, 1, or 1. This looks familiar to a previous round, I think. 1s, 1s, or 1s. So the wild 1 will give you a blue 5, which you already have marked. The purple 1, okay, purple 1. So you'll do a 1 here, and then you'll get a yellow X. Where would you all like the yellow X to go? Can claim it here on the 5. That will give you a 4 in orange. Yep, on the 5 for the orange. Okie doke. So then you'll put a 4 here on your orange. Nice. Okay, now it's the chat. Chat's turn. Then the +1 on the 5 orange. Okay, I'll put that down there. Use up one of your +1s. All right, got some low stuff here. So that would be a 4. Ooh, that would be nice. You get a 4 in blue. That will give you a 5 in orange. Can we use the +1 as not exact? Yes, you can at the end of a round. It says you can. So once we have claimed, because according to the rules, and I will just read it for everyone's benefit. According to the rules, it says, using this action, the extra dice can be selected. This action can only be performed at the end of a round, after the active player has regularly assigned all of their dice, or after the passive player has chosen a die from the plate. So, yep. So, yes, so that's after everybody has done their normal actions as either passive or active player, then you can use the +1. Okay, so you can take the blue 4 if you want, because then that will give you an orange 5. Or there's something, yep, the wild 1 for the blue 4. That's what I thought. Okay, so we'll do that. Cross off the blue 4. That'll give you an orange 5 and give you all another reroll. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so you've got some choices now here. 11336. So a yellow 1 can get you closer to completing this row. A purple 1 you cannot take yet. The yellow 1. Alrighty. Okay, and final roll here. Final roll, what do we get? Ooh. 3 and a couple 4s and a 5. 5 would be nice because you were now going to be on the doubler on the orange track. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you're going to take this 5 here. That will mark a 10 for you there. Very nice. And now we've got this for myself. So I can't take the blue because I already marked a 5. I can take the 4 on green. That's okay. And I can't take the purple. So here we go. Green 4 it is. And I will also use a +1 to do that orange 5. So I will also get 10 points here. Perfect. All right, that is round 4. Just a couple more rounds left, friends, and then we will get to some crisscross. Hope you all are enjoying the stream so far. This has been quite fun. I can't believe I have not played this game on stream yet, except for when I did Tabletop Live, because this one is quite the fun roll and write. All right, 1, 1, 2, 5, 5, 6. What am I going to do? So these last 2 rounds, friends, 5 and 6, you do not get any bonuses. So whatever we're left with is what we get unless something on our trackers give us some more options. Okay, a blue 1 will give me a 3 in blue, but I already have a 3 in blue. Oh gosh. I could do, or I could try to do a re-roll. Yeah, I'm going to try to re-roll all of this. See if I can get something better. See if I can get something better. Hello. What's going on, love meeples? Good to see you in chat. Yes, I have played double. I have played Double Clever. I did stream that a little while ago, and I have heard Triple Clever is either already out or is going to come out. I don't know. I have only played the physical version of this game, of both games, Double and That's Pretty Clever. But I have also heard that the phone app is pretty nice too. So I've been doing okay, love meeples. How are you all doing? I have managed to weather out the crazy heat wave that we had here in Oregon. Over 100 degrees was pretty gnarly. Fahrenheit. I always have to, that's like over 40 Celsius, I think. Yeah. So, or centigrade, not Celsius, centigrade? I don't know. Whatever the C is, Celsius. Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to maintain coolness as much as possible. Huh, Soma? And she was not very happy that we didn't let her outside during the last few days that it's been really hot. Because, you know, she likes to see all the birds and the squirrels and, you know, check out wildlife outside. But when it's over 100 degrees and your humans don't want to go outside, why would anyone want to have their pets? Yeah, hit about 43. Oh, good gravy. Oh, hello, Soma. You cannot be on the player sheets, but I will do this really quickly for all the lovely folks at home can see you. You can say hi. Can say hi to all your fans. Say hi. Yeah. There she is. Gamer Kitty Soma. There she is. Gonna be so cute. Gamer Kitty Soma. Yeah, she heard that we were not allowed to go outside, and she was very upset about it. But today has been much cooler, down in like the 70-degree Fahrenheit here, and some clouds in the sky. So I was trying to give her as much outside time as possible so she can, try to catch up on what's been going on. So, did you hear about Pakistan? They hit a high, apparently 50 degrees. 53. Oh, that's miserable. I did not hear about that. Oh, those poor people. Oh, man. Too hot. It's way too hot. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi, Selma. All right. Do you want to help Mom with her rolls this time? Okay, we did a re-roll, but now we got to get back to the game, okay? All right. But you're going to just sit here and chill? Yeah. Okay. All right. She's going to sit and chill with me until she probably absolutely can't take it. So let's go back down. And here's my new roll. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. Gosh, I wish that was a lower number. The purple 1 I cannot take. The orange 3 will help me. I mean, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go out here and gonna pull something really crazy. So I'm gonna do the orange 3. So I mark this here, which gives me a yellow. And the yellow I'm going to mark here so I get a guaranteed 20 points there. But that means I give the chat all of this for you all to use later. And now we're going to roll again. No, I know you want the dice. I know you want the dice so bad. They're right there. They're right within your reach. I know. Okay, a yellow 3 and a green 5. What shall I do? Oh, I have another reroll, so let's do that one more time, Soma. One more time. So, Love Meeples, what have you all been getting to the table? Have you been playing anything recently? In real life or digital? I know Steam was having a crazy sale. It seems like they always have crazy sales, and I always end up chucking money at them. Yeah. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. So I guess I'll have to take this green because I don't want, or yellow, because I don't want to leave me without marking a number here. So let's see. Oh, and a green 1. Beautiful. Beautiful. That does not do anything for me, so I can't take it at all. And I've used all of my things, Soma. All of my things. So there we go, friends. Played Calico. Very nice. Yeah, it's I have not played it personally, but I've heard it is deceptive. It is deceptively like complex. You think, oh, it's just a tile placement game with cats and everything. And from what I've heard other people reviews and people that have played it, they're like, oh no, it's thinky. It's definitely brain burner thinky kind of thing. So, yeah. What are we going to do, Soma? All right, chat, you all get all this lovely stuff. A wild a wild 1 as an orange. Yeah. Yeah. It's garbage, I know. Here, I'm going to actually put you off the table, Soma. I love you. I love you, Soma. Okay, Wild 1. So then, chat, you get to put a yellow X somewhere. Where would you like the yellow X to go? Yeah, that's what makes it great. That's very true. So I'm hoping I can find somebody that has a copy. A yellow 4 to get the green X. Okay. And then we'll mark the green X here. Nice little combo for you. That's very cool though, Love Meeples. That is very cool. We recently played, we got Ex Libris to the table recently, and now we're encouraged to play Athenium. We have not played Athenium yet, so that was going to be new. New to me, so let's see, we tried Detective, a couple scenarios of Detective, which is a newish to me social deduction kind of game. And it was okay, not super great. It was okay. And I think we've decided that a lot of those games like Chronicles of Crime and Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, the theming and everything is really cool. Like, you're solving a mystery and you're trying to like figure out, get all the clues and see who did it and whatnot. That they just don't end up, I guess, living up to our expectations, I guess. Not to say that they're bad games by any means. They're wonderful games, but just for us and our like what we enjoy in a gaming experience, they did not live up to those expectations, unfortunately. So we might put a pause on those types of games for a while, because we've done the Chronicles of Crime base game. We did Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. We've done All of Time Stories. Yeah, so it's been, we've tried our hand at several different types, because I know some folks are like, oh, don't write off deck building games if you haven't played Dominion, those kind of talks and things. But no, I think we've done our fair share of trying out a lot of the same kind of style game. But it's okay. I mean, sometimes certain types of games click with other people and sometimes they don't, and that's totally fine. I mean, that's what's so lovely about the diversity of gaming, right? Is that there's so many different types of games for everyone out there. So, yeah, that's what we've been getting to the table. We also did another Unlock game. We really liked the Escape the Room game. So Exits and Deckscape and Unlock. A friend of ours let us borrow their copy that they already completed, and they're like, here, just pass it on. Yeah. Anyone who likes Gloomhaven is wrong. Yeah. Or Blood Rage or whatever. Or Monopoly or, yeah. No. We're all welcome here. Everybody's welcome to like their things. Yeah. We're all just kidding. So we did that one. We did an Unlock. I am really excited. And I'll have to let you all know how it goes. But I picked up Box 1. It's a game, it's a puzzle-themed game from Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, that Neil Patrick Harris. And it was an exclusive at Target or something like that. And I'm excited to get it to the table, but I'm waiting for my friend to come visit from California, and she'll be here next month. So we're saving it for her to do that. And then we also got the Exit the Game, the Sacred Temple, I think. Anyone who likes Blueberries is right. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with Eric Lang games. Eric Lang is a wonderful designer. But anyway, we also got the Exit the Sacred Temple that has the puzzles inside. We're waiting to play that with her too. So that's going to be super, super exciting. to do with her. So those are two that are on my shelf right now, shelf of opportunity to play. There's a lot more games on my shelf of opportunity that has been sitting there for a while, and we've been going, oh, we should probably play those. I mean, I know we've got some, we're not alone in that there are a lot of people that have their shelves of opportunity that games are just staring at them in the face. Some still in shrink. So, yeah, but those two in particular are ones that I'm excited to get to the table. Yeah. Is there anything he can't do? I don't know. The other game that I haven't tried by him too, I think it's called Amazed. And it's basically like a map with a maze, and as you're solving riddles or puzzles or whatever, the map changes over time. I have not played that one either. I know he did some kids books and stuff. Yeah, he's just wonderful. And I have to be honest, I wasn't sure what to think of him designing a game. You know, not to say that he can't do it, but sometimes when you think of like, oh, I have this big name and this big presence, I can just slap my name on a board game and, it'll just go, bananas or whatever. Like similarly to like Will Wheaton, right? Like, I don't know, Will Wheaton. Can I watch stuff with Will Wheaton being as a board gamer? And actually, Tabletop was one of the first channels that I started watching to get me into like designer board games and things. So, I mean, kudos to Will Wheaton for doing that. So with Neil Patrick Harris, he has designed this game, and so I'm really curious about it. And the couple reviews that I've seen and read about said that it's actually a decent game. Like, it's not just like, oh, he just put his name on it because he's famous. It's like, no, this is actually a quality game. So yeah, he's done it all except play a child doctor. Hank Green, funny, creative, smart, game designer, meh. Yes, that is true. That is true. And that was such a disappointment, Gus. I'm glad you pulled that up. Hank Green is a wonderful human being, has done a lot of stuff in media in general, but his game design was not super great. His musicianship, his work on like YouTube spaces and making educational content is amazing. But yeah, in my opinion and some other opinion, not so great as a designer. Okay, sorry. So chat, this is your role here. Even Ken Jennings can make a decent game. Oh, I have not played Half Truth. I have seen folks play Half Truth before. I have not played Half Truth. I think one of the reasons this sounds kind of silly. One of the reasons I'm hesitant to play that game is I think it would make me feel dumb. Because he's just a smart dude, and so I'm like, man. So there's kind of like a hesitancy of me just being like, I don't know about this. Although I play Wits and Wagers all the time, and a lot of that like facts that you get in there, they just seem so outrageous that who would know that anyway? But yeah. Okay. Sorry, back to the game. I know everybody's like, what is happening here? I thought we were playing this game. So people that are watching the VOD is going to have to like fast forward a few times. All right, chat, this is your role here. So what would you like to do? Oh no, you don't have to be quiet. I love doing the chat. And actually, if you have played this game, then please feel free to help the chat, because the chat has been actually telling me what they want to do on their player sheet. So, no, please don't be silent. I want to have chat interaction as much as possible. Yeah. So for here, you've got the two. Oh, hi, Board Game Spam. I'm glad you're enjoying listening to it too. How are you all doing up there in the Northwest? Did you all get cooler temperatures today? I'm curious. All right, the orange two for the +1. Yeah, it was a crazy heat wave we had. Crazy heat wave. And it zapped some of our plants outside too, which is kind of a bummer. Much cooler today. Pants and t-shirt. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. What's so funny is like when we moved up here, we were like, oh, we have to learn how to wear layers. Because originally we're from California. And it's like, what are layers? You know? But like layering on clothing because the weather could be changing throughout the day. So maybe you have a light jacket on with a t-shirt underneath. And then as the day progresses, you have your jacket, you know, take your jacket off and whatnots. But yeah, this last week, the last few days we had, it was just hot. It was just like, there was just like no way. Yeah. Yeah, we were breaking records right and left. It was insane. It was insane. Purple too. Oh, you got yourself a fox. Very nice, chat. Yeah, so I've learned to do layers, but I mean, it was just no go for me. We were staying inside. We had our AC, which was literally going on 24/7 just to keep our house in like the mid 70s in our 116 is never okay. Exactly right, Gus. 116 is never okay for anyone. Yeah, I'm just so crazy that poor Pakistan. Man, I can't even fathom. Hey, Yakmanda, how's it going? You can help out the chat in this last few rounds of Ganshon Cleva. Green 4. Okay. Green 4 will give you all a +1. Now, do you want to use any of that? Yeah. Yeah, it was insane. And speaking of Hank Green, there was a YouTube video that I posted on my personal Facebook page about it being too hot, which is actually a Hank Green song that he wrote, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago, 15. I don't know. Yakmanda can help me out with whenever that was posted. That he sings about like making out with his wall fan and like putting ice down his pants, and I'm like, you know, all of that stuff is actually a good idea except making out with your wall fan. But yeah, it was too hot. I think, yeah, it's too hot. The +1 for the wild, 4 for purple, okay? +1, wild 4 on purple, and then you get another reroll there. Yeah, don't stick your tongue out. Was it 07? Oh, good gravy. It probably was 07. Yeah, geez, that was so long ago. Okay, I can't take blue. I could take a wild 4. I could take a wild 4 here. And I'll get myself a +1. Yay! But now we are moving into the final round. The final round down. Okay. +1, the blue 5 for a 9. Oh gosh, you are just going all crazy here. Sorry, Gus. You got it. +1 for the blue 9. Okay, now you've got all the rerolls for days. All the rerolls for days. Oh, thank you, Yakmanda. Thanks. It has been a work in progress. Oops. It's been a work in progress. But I recently just got this overlay for all, like, you know, all the fancy pants stuff up on top and, you know, the BRB sign and whatnots. Yeah, I wanted to have something that was like Northwestern-y, but then also kind of keeping the color scheme of my logo. And so, yeah, I appreciate that. You know, I'm trying to stick with the cool kids and what they do on the Twitcherverse. So, what them Twitchers are doing. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, what am I doing with my life here? Okay. I can't do a blue 5. A yellow 1 is not helpful. A yellow 1 is not helpful, and I only have a +1. Oh, jeepers. Why? Why? Oh, gosh. I don't want to lose those, so maybe I'll take the wild 1. I'm a real wild 1. All right, so I will mark it here, I guess. Ugh, that's not great. We are still going to play crisscross, so Yakmanda and Gus and anyone else, you have a chance to get your crisscross on. Crisscross make you want to jump. But it's a game also. Reiner Knizia. Oh, very nice. I'm looking at the dice. Not and also about crisscross. Crisscross is very nice too. Yeah, make you want to jump. So we are going to play this afterward. So stick around, friends. There is more gaming to be had. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Boom. Boom, boom. And now for my final roll. Oh. Purple just wants to go everywhere. Purple just wants to go everywhere. Okay. Oh, gosh, I wish I had a reroll. Oh, I wish I had a reroll. A reroll is what I really need. Some people say they don't believe in rerolls. But as for me and Soma, we believe. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Sometimes my brain space just goes into sing mode. I can't do anything with any of these dice. So I will take an orange 1 and give myself a +1 because maybe I can do something else with it. EC! EC is here! Hello, EC. Are you still working? Are you still at work right now? Are you on your way home? I hope you're doing well, having a happy Friday. Trying to stay cool. Cool as in temperature-wise, not cool as in, like, personality-wise. Because I already know you're cool. Home, but about to stream. Oh, that's right. You're going to be on the Tube of You. That's right. It's going to be on To Die For Games' YouTube channel. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh, it's on Salt and Sass. Okay. Salt and Sass's Twitch channel, EC? Or Salt and Sass's YouTube channel? You can't play any of those? Yes, so you can take one that I have, Gus. That is correct. So, EC, is it going to be on Salt and Sass's Twitch? Or is it going to be on their YouTube? On their Twitch. Okay, cool. Okay. Which I think means an orange 1. Yep. But you get to multiply it. So it will be a 2 now. There you go. 2 for you. 2 for you. Okay. Cool. So if you all are jumping online soon on Salt and Sass, then we will raid into y'all in like 30 or so minutes. So cool beans. Yeah. So everybody stick around. Hang out, play some crisscross with me, and then we'll go raid all the lovely folks over in Salt and Sass. Okie doke. I know, you get an orange too. How about that? Orange too. Well, there we go, chat. What would you like now? okay. Not a problem. It's okay. We all want to support everybody in the gaming community, EC, so no problem at all. It also helps me know who to raid, too. It helps me know who to raid. All right, I'm going to re-roll this mess. That's what Gus is saying. Re-roll this mess. All right. Whoa. Okay. Did you get anything better? You have 4 more re-rolls, by the way, Gus. In case you needed to feel better about your decisions here. What would you like to do in the chat? Oh gosh, here, let me make that a little bit straighter for you. Yeah. Boop, 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 boo, da, boo. What are you gonna do? You all have... That's a 9 in blue, but you already have the 9 marked. The wild 4. Wild 4 can get you another fox over here. The orange 4. Okay. Orange 4. So that will do a 4 here, which means you get another fox. Very nice. But that means I get left with a purple 1. Look at that. Yay. Okie doke. We've got... Ooh, 2. Yellow 2 is not helpful for you. Again, the blue 9 is not helpful for you. Green 6 is okay. You can take the green 6. Oh, thanks, EC. You have subscribed. Subscribe. Look at that donut cat flying through the air. Reroll. Okay. Donut cat. Donut cat. Okay. Oh, now that is a 7 for blue. A blue 7. A green 5 is still okay, or you can take a yellow 4. So that's much better. That is much better for you. Oh, you're gifting subs. Look at you. I don't want to self-promote, but I'm just giving away stuff. Thanks, EC. I really appreciate that, dude. Seriously, I appreciate it so much. Yeah. So much. Thank you. All right, what are we going to do? Chat, what do y'all want to do with this new roll? I'm thinking you can take a 7 on blue. You can take the 7 on blue. Re-roll again. Okay. Okay. There we go. A little bit higher. I'm not sure what you're looking for, Gus. Oh, you can take the yellow 6. Take the yellow 6, and that'll give you 20 points here in the yellow. Because you can't do anything with the 5 or the 4 on green. And, I mean, you could do a wild 4. Eat the gift subs. Yes. Everyone is appreciative for those that get those gift subs. Appreciative to that. Thank you, EC, for those. All right. What would you all like to do? Are you going to re-roll again, Gus? You have 2 more re-rolls. Take the wild 4 as a yellow. Okay. Wild 4 as yellow. All right, last roll. Let's see what we get. 2, 2, and 5. So that would be a blue 6, but you already have a blue 6. A green 2 you cannot use, or a yellow 5. So if you get the yellow 5, you get 16 points there. Or you could re-roll. You got 2 re-rolls. You left me with garbage right now, so the power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. Oh man, this is tense. This is tense. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? The yellow 5. Okie doke. Yellow 5 gives you 16 points, and you left me with garbage. Awesome. God left me with garbage. Okay, so I cannot take any of these because I can't take the 1 because I need a 6 here. So that purple is out. I can't take the green 2 because it needs to be greater than or equal to 5. And the 2 is currently at a blue 6, and I already have blue 6 marked. So I get to take one of these. One of these buttes. One of these buttes. So I am going to take it on, oh geez. Oh geez. Jeez. I will take wild 4 here to make this an 8, and then a +1 to take the orange 4 over here so I can get another fox. And I don't know if I can do a +1 again. Nope, I can't do any more +1s. +1 on the orange 4. All right, you're going to do +1 there to give you all an 8. Okay, and I think it is time for scoring now. So we'll put all those there. Let's get out our score pad. So, let's go down here. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. And what do I get? So on my yellow, I completed only this row, so I only get 20 points in yellow. Blue, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gives me 22 points. Green, I made it here, so that is 10. Orange, 12, 17, 27, 30, 1, 39, 43. 12, 13, 16, 26, 31, yeah, 43. Okay. And 11, oof. And then I was able to have 2 foxes. My lowest score is a 10. So I'll multiply 2 times 10, which will be 20. So let's see, 42, 52, 95, 106, 126. All right. Woo. Hello, wannabe Kiwi. Hello, good to see you on here. I know I see you all the time in the Discord, but thanks for stopping by. I am just adding up my scores against the chat on That's So Clever. If you've played this game, what are your thoughts on it? We are going to be playing Crisscross all together in the chat in just a minute. So if you want to hang out, let me know. I will put a link to all the player sheets there so folks can grab their Crisscross sheet if they want to. And now we're going to add in the chat. All right, so you all completed this column for 16. Blue, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 16 points. Your green area also made it to 10. Orange, you got 9, 14, 24, 25, 27, 29, 33, 41 in orange. And 7, 8, 10, 16, 17, 19, 23 in purple. Ooh, very nice. And you were able to get 2 foxes. So your lowest also is 20. So let's do 16 and 16 is 32, 42, 83, 106, 126. No way. No way. What? Glad to finally jump in on your streams. Yeah, me too. Me too. This is so lovely to see like new faces and people popping in the chat. It's always awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm using my handy dandy calculator to make sure I did all the math right. Let's see. Because if we are in a tie, then holy smokes, we are in a tie. What does the tie? What does the tie do? If there is a tie, the player with the highest score in an individual area breaks the tie. If no winner can still be determined, the victory is shared. What does that mean? The highest score in an individual area? That is, so do you like determine what area that is? That seems so vague. Your orange wins. But you got higher in purple though. Oh, I guess if they go down by this way, I guess. I see. So maybe you just draw straws. Yeah, totally random. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I guess if it goes down this way, whoever's got higher. Oh, or because of my total, overall total. I see what I see what y'all are saying. Yes. Okay. So I guess I win? Yay, I am the winner. Awesome. That was so much fun. Yay. GG chat. GG chat. Okay, so give me a second to clear off the table, friends, but get your crisscross sheets ready because we're gonna be getting down to business here in just a minute. So hang tight. I will be right back. Okie doke, friends. Here we are. Crisscross time. It is the final crisscross session for the month of June. And whoever is the determined winner after today will get a bag of swag from me and the Chicks Can Game crew. Wannabe Kiwi says they printed out some crisscross sheets but never played. Oh my goodness, you are in for a treat, friend. So, in crisscross, what you are trying to do is you're trying to match symbols in your little 5x5 grid here. You will see there is another column and row down here at the bottom. That indicates your scoring area. So you will write down your scores in those two corresponding sections. What's going to happen is myself and the chat will each have their own starting symbol to start with. And there are 6 different symbols on these 2 dice here that I'm going to be rolling throughout the game. So we each will get a different starting symbol. With that starting symbol, we will mark it in the upper left-hand corner, and then play will begin. I will roll these 2 dice, and whatever symbols show up, you must write them orthogonally adjacent in anywhere in this 5x5 grid. with the knowledge of knowing that you will score points based upon the number of symbols that are together in rows and in columns. So for example, if you get 2 symbols of the same type in a row together, you will get 2 points. If you have 3 of a kind together, you will get 3 points. 4 of a kind will give you 8, and all 5 of a kind, you will get 10 points. Now, conversely, if you do not have any matching symbols in a row or in a column, you will get -5 points. That is the advanced variant. In the regular game, the standard game, it's just 0 points, but I feel y'all are gamers. You've played enough board games. You can take the -5 point hit if you don't have matching symbols. So play will continue until this whole grid gets filled up. And then we will score for every row, every column, and then finally for this shaded area here from the bottom left to the upper right, we will score that area twice with the same rules that are applying. So if you have matching symbols in the diagonal, you will get those same point totals. Orthogonally might be my new favorite word. Yes. I've learned that by playing enough board games with Tetris pieces. Polyominoes are also another one of my favorite words. But yes, orthogonally adjacent means north, south, east, or west to one another. And I try to tell people that have not played this, think about these 2 dice together as like a domino. So if you've ever played King Domino, you know that you can rotate the pieces, but you can't break them apart. So you can't place them diagonally to one another. They must be orthogonally adjacent. And once you're placing things, you don't necessarily have to place them right next to something that you previously placed from a previous turn, but just keep in mind you're trying to match symbols. So if you're able to match things together and keep them close to one another quickly, then that will give you more bonus points. Okay, we're going to be playing 2 games of this because this goes fairly fast. And then we'll be taking the high score. As you see on the bottom, those are our top 3 scores at the moment. Rukus is currently in the lead with 57. And then Gus and Yak Manda are tied for 47. I have only broken 50 once, maybe twice, while playing this game. I have played also with the chat, and if I do end up winning, I will not be getting my own bag of swag, because that would just be greedy. But I will give it to the second. The tiebreaker is who played That So Clever last. Okay. Oh man. Okay. So any questions? Anyone have any questions on this game? Like I said, we're going to be playing it twice. So if you are feeling like you want to just watch the first game, just to kind of understand the mechanics and then jump in on the second, that is totally fine. It's just whatever your highest score is from either game. So I think we should all send you swag. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind getting free stuff. Yeah. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, please let me know in the chat. Otherwise, here we go. We've got, this is for the chat. You all will start with the 3 lines. So 3 lines. Okay, that is totally fair. Totally fair. Watch the first one. You can understand, and then jump in on the second one. So chat, you will write 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner. And for me, I will get the X. I will start with the X. Okay. And here we go. So our first pairing we have is a circle and a triangle. Now you can mark these 2 anywhere in your 5x5 grid, but remember you are trying to match symbols together in rows and columns. So since I know that there are not any X's, I kind of want to leave these available in case I do get an X on a future roll. So I'm going to try to go down here. I will do this. So they're orthogonally adjacent to one another. And now I'm going to try to see if I can get some circles here in the matches on the diagonals. So there we go. Next roll. Ooh, we've got 3 lines, double 3 lines. Very nice for you all in the chat. Let's see. I will do, maybe I'll do this here. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, exactly right. And it's funny, I love hearing how people write the symbols too. So for example, like the 3 lines, I write them horizontally, but sometimes folks just write them like tally marks. And then for the triangle, I always have to have the bottom, I have the flat surface on the bottom. Yeah, you write them vertically. Okay, want to be Kiwi? Totally fine. You're a verter, writing them vertically. Yeah, so it's kind of funny how people are gonna be writing them. There's a single slash in here too. So it's like, do you do a forward slash? Do you do a backslash? So yeah. All right, so we've got a circle and 3 lines. Oh, that helps. Just how you live your life with the verticals. You live your life on the verticals, Gus? Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, there is no wrong way to write them. It's just making sure that you write what's on the dice, you know? So that helped me. The circle and the 3 lines there. That worked out. And so you can get multiple scoring opportunities on a row and a column. So right now I have a pair of circles, which gives me 2 points. And then I have 3 of a kind here, which gives me 3. So all total for this row will give me 5. So you can score multiple things in multiple places. All right, 3 lines in a triangle. Well, hello there. Geez. Oh, geez. What do I want to do with that? I guess I'll have to do that here, which is kind of a bummer. But at least I'll get 2 points for this column. At least you'll get 2 points for that column. Okie doke, next roll. X and a single slash. Well, there we go. X and a single slash. I think I write them vertically because that seems the most efficient. Yeah. I always think of this as like a drop-down menu. You know, when you're like on certain websites, they got the 3 lines. That's what I picture, is like a drop-down menu. I think visually for me, it would be confusing to have them as tally marks just because of how the squares are oriented. Like, I would think it would be an additional tally mark. Like a downstroke is easier than a horizontal one. Yeah. No, that's totally logical. Totally logical. So, all right. X and a single slash. Mine are hamburgers. There you go. I like that. Ooh, double lines. Double 3 lines. Well. Double 3 lines. Mine are chicken fingers. Yeah, there you go. Everybody's hungry now. That's what I've concluded. Everyone is hungry now. Yeah. Double 3 lines are good. If we can get a lot of doubles for the rest of this game, I think we'll all get some really good scores here. Ooh, chicken fingers, yeah. An X and an O. All right. O and an X. Yeah. Or French fries, yes. Any of those things are delicious. And now I'm hungry. Okay, so question for you all, since we're talking about food. Question for you all. Do you have a favorite type of French fry? It could be like from a restaurant or something, but do you like waffle fries or curly fries or crinkle cut fries or I don't know, steak fries? And now I'm ordering Popeyes. No, so right here, wannabe kiwi, so this row right here and this column right here is actually for scoring. So your player area is only in the 5x5 grid squares. Poutine, Del Taco crinkle. Okay. Crinkle cut fries. Crinkle cut fries. Or steak fries at a restaurant. Yeah. I like ones that you can get a lot of dipping sauce on. So, and I've only had poutine once, Love Meeples. And it was somewhere in Canada. And I don't remember where I was. Yeah. Circle and a triangle. Okay. Circle and a triangle. Yeah, I want to say I had it at a fast food restaurant up in Canada. And I thought it was just okay. I don't think it was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever, because I know a lot of folks talk about it being the best thing ever, but I guess I wasn't going to like the right location. It was okay. Yeah. You're legally obligated to say it being Canadian. That's funny. Yeah, fast food was hit or miss. So yeah, it was at a fast food location. So, I can't say for sure that I was like, yes, this is what everybody's talking about. All right, double pound signs or double hashtags, as I always like to call them. Double hashtags. Because I am a child of the 90s. Fast food poutine can be gross. Okay, so then for you Canadians that are watching, where do you suggest would be a good place to get poutine in Canada? Okay. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I mean, I'm making so many friends. There are so many places that I want to go and see, and like now knowing I have friends in Canada and the UK and Germany and all these places, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, yes, I know. Canada is big. Okay, so let's say like if I was going to Victoria, BC, where would I go to get poutine? Because I'm on the West Coast, so most likely my Canada experiences will be like Vancouver and north. All right, X and a triangle is next. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So somewhere in the western side of Canada, where would you all suggest? It was like a restaurant like known for poutine. Almost anywhere in Quebec will give you great poutine. If you go to a chain, Costco has surprisingly good poutine here. Costco? Huh. I would have never thought that. Interesting. I would have never thought that. Is it like, but then, is Costco the same in Canada as it is here, whereas you get just like ridiculous size portions of everything? So would I just get like a giant like container of like poutine and stuff? Like how would that work? La Belle Patate in Victoria. I think I said that right. It comes in a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah. Oh, good grief. All right, we've only got 2 more die rolls on this one. Only 2 more rolls. Okay, we got a hashtag and an X. Oh gosh, an X and a hashtag. Yeah. La Belle Patate. Not sure about Poutine to Victoria, but there's an amazing pierogi place. Still pierogi bar. Oh my gosh. See, now we're all talking about food, and now I'm getting really hungry. Oh man. Chicken fingers and poutine. La authentique poutine and burgers is good too. Okay. I'm going to have to take all these notes. I'm going to go to Canada next. Oh man. I love it too. I love like reaching out to locals and just asking them where they like to eat and stuff instead of like, where's the next Burger King at? And I don't usually go to Burger King. But you know, like where something that you're just used to. I like asking, you know, because usually you find those little hole in the wall places or like small cafes that only the locals go to. And, you know, to get that experience is what I want when I travel. So, yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, final roll again is an X and a pound sign. So now we are going to be doing our scoring, but I'll give you all just a second. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, see, you've been there, you know, downtown pretty well. That's cool. All right, we are going to be scoring, so let's go on the columns here. So I got just a pair for 2, another pair for 2. This is nothing, no matches here, so that's a -5. This is 2 here, and this is 2 here. Now going across on the row, 2. I got 3 there for the 3 of a kind, a pair for 2, a pair for 2, and a pair and a 3 of a kind for 5. Very nice. Then I'm going here on the diagonal. I've got a 3 of a kind and a pair for 5. And this way, go for 5 again. And now we got to add it up. That's okay. That's totally fine, and that's totally normal for your first game, Wannabe Kiwi. That's why I usually play 2 games with chat. So they can be like, oh, I know what I did. And then they can come back. Yeah. Totally fine. So I got 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 14, 19. And that cancels out. So 2, 8. So 27 for my first round there. Not great, but not terrible. Nice. Yeah, I love having folks that are like, hey, that's where I live too. Yeah, we're all community here, so feel free to hang out and share stories and all that fun stuff. So very cool, very cool. All right, we are going to be playing one more time, friends. Give you all a second to get your player sheets ready to go. 42 for Yakmanda, 33 for Gus. I got 27. Not great. The score to beat is 57. Ruckus was just dominating when they played. It's like they've played this game before. I think they have. Alrighty. Here we go with game number 2. Game number 2. So chat, you all will start with the single slash, again in the upper left-hand corner. And I will get the pound sign. I will start with the pound sign. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Victoria is nice. When my husband and I visited, I don't know, what was that, like 5-6 years ago? We went in the fall, in autumn time, and unfortunately Parliament was closed, so we weren't able to go to Parliament. And because it was Thanksgiving weekend, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving weekend. Canada celebrates Thanksgiving in like late October, if I'm not mistaken. And so, yeah, so the government buildings were closed, but we got to have high tea at this cute little cafe with a lot of grandmas and their grandkids and stuff. It was really sweet. That was really fun. And the Empress Hotel was beautiful. And oh my gosh, do they ever work? Yeah. I really wanted to like see and go inside and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was closed for the holidays. But yeah, it was just beautiful. It reminded me so much of being overseas, like in Europe and stuff, I guess, because of all the building structures and everything like that. And riding the ferry over was a lot of fun. And so, yeah. So it was really, really cool. I really, really enjoyed it. All right, friends, here we go. First roll, we have got circle and a triangle. Why does this sound like what happened last time? Circle and a triangle. If we can get some more doubles in this game, I would feel much better. Much, much better. Because that way everybody benefits. Everybody benefits from there. All right, triangle and a single slash. So yeah, the only traveling, the next few weeks I'll be going camping out in the Oregon wilderness. But as far as like going out of state, I will be starting in September for convention season. I will be going to Gen Con and Origins and PAX Unplugged. So there's going to be a lot of travel in my not so distant future, and I'm excited about that. Yeah. When we were there for the initial setup, it was early December, and while we were walking around, we started to wonder why so many people were beginning to line up on the side of the street. After asking someone, there was a Christmas convoy parade. It was epic, not a traditional parade. Oh, wow! That's really cool. Yeah, it's always fun to get those kind of like not expected things happening when you're visiting a place. That's really neat. All right, triangle and an X. Triangle and an X. That's really cool. Yeah, I had no idea that Thanksgiving was celebrated earlier before Thanksgiving here in the States. So when Thanksgiving Day arrived, I was odd. I was an odd duck, and like I would say like Happy Thanksgiving to people. Like if we go into a store or to a restaurant or something, I'd be like Happy Thanksgiving, and they're like, oh yeah, it is Thanksgiving. Like it wasn't. I don't know. I think we always just like make things like over the top here in the States on a lot of stuff. And so I think I was just like, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. And they're like, yeah, we're going to have tomorrow off. Cool. You know? So it was really funny. Full-size trucks with trailers, buses, tow trucks, all fully covered in Christmas lights, snow machines. Oh, wow. A lot of movies filmed here too. Hallmark Christmas movies. Yes, I can imagine. Um, every year. Wow, the lighted truck parade. Wow, that's really cool. I like traditions like that. That's really cool. All right, circle and a pound sign. +60 trucks. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. Wow. I hope you got some good photos too of people. That would be awesome to see. It probably reminds me of like a light parade at Disneyland or something like that. That's really neat. I don't know why I started on this side of my board and I'm like slowly going to be working my way that way. I try different strategies every time I play this game and I don't think I've ever found a solution that has given me like a really, really high score. I think probably because it's just a lot of luck of the dice, right? Double pound signs. Well, there you go. Double pound signs. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We are going to be raiding pretty soon over to Salt and Sass Games. Eclectic Camel's going to be over there with them. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Check them out, what they're all doing. Nothing comes close to Paint the Night Parade at Disneyland. Let's not get too carried away. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yeah, it is amazing. I mean, a lot of the light parades, if not all of the light parades, are amazing at Disneyland. That is one thing I do miss about living here, is not being able to go to Disneyland. Because I lived close enough that I had an annual pass and I would just go, for an hour or two and then come home. And so a lot of those memories and things are super near and dear to my heart. So yeah, light parade, the Paint the Night Parade was awesome. OG Electrical Parade will always have my heart. Yeah, that one was great too. That's all just childhood right there. All right, circle and pound sign. Never been to Disneyland. My mom promised to take me when I was 8. I still haven't been, and I'm in my 40s. Oh, no! The event Victoria was probably better than Electrical Parade, in my opinion, but music from that parade is classic. Yeah, no, the thing that immediately replaced Electrical Parade was terrible. Yeah. Wanna Be Kiwi, we'll have to make that a bucket list item for you to go to Disneyland. I'm sure there are folks here in the community that would love to go with you, me included. If you ever get a chance to make it down to California, make some magic happen. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, I don't remember either what it was called. I don't remember either. Yeah, there was a time when they had all the different parades, and then the Pixar parade was kind of cool because Pixar was just kind of blowing up. So having that was kind of cool, but it wasn't it just wasn't like the original, with all the princesses and Mickey and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure. Wanna Be Kiwi. We'll make a trip. Ooh, double X's. Okay. No parades of any kind right now. Yeah, I understand probably because of the limited capacity at the parks now, and limited staff too. Yeah. When they return to normal. Yep. Don't know when that will be. I do have a bucket list. My husband and I have a bucket list of visiting all the parks in our lifetime. So we had our first day at Disneyland, and then we got married, and then our honeymoon was at Disney World out in Florida. And we have a bucket list of like trying to go to like Euro Disney and Disney Hong Kong and Tokyo and all that stuff. So, but that'll be kind of like a span of our lifetime to try to achieve it. Because I think there's like 6 parks now, 6 Disney parks. And Tokyo is Euro Disney. That's the one in Paris, I believe. Yeah. We didn't have a fairy tale wedding, Love Meeple. We just had our honeymoon at Disney World. So we didn't go all out on like Disney decor or anything like that, but we did have at our reception we had a hot chocolate bar, and we each had our own Disney mug, so like a Mr. and Mrs. like Disney mug and stuff too. So we didn't go whole hog on the Disney theme. Plus having our own like Disney wedding, like getting married at Disneyland was like uber expensive. So yeah, but we are Disney nerds. We miss it. Oh, thanks. No, it's okay. No worries. Yeah, we just had our honeymoon out at Disney World. So yeah, we have a lot of Disney things. We enjoy Disney quite a lot. We also know that the hardships and the darkness behind Disney, and a lot of that, a lot of things the corporate worlds have behind. They always have their dirty laundry, right? But yeah, that's our goal, is to try to go to all the parks sometime. Yeah. Try to incorporate like having a bigger trip to go to a park, and then, see some sites. Like if we went to Europe, go to Paris, but then also like visit other countries and stuff too, and not just be like, we're going just for Disneyland. Yeah, but try to make it like a bigger experience. Okay, circle and slash was our last one. Triangle and 3 lines. Oh, good grief. I haven't seen that. Oh, good grief. That is not helpful. Yeah. Yeah. No judgment. Even if you just flew there just for Disney, that would be fine. Yeah. And some folks do. And that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Oh, New Zealand, eh? Does that mean you are a Lord of the Rings fan, wannabe Kiwi? Is that true? New Zealand would be awesome too. And Australia. Um New Zealand, I could just picture all like the rolling hills and everything like that. I thought you just enjoyed the fruit. Yeah, that could be true. I think that was happening. I think there was some comments going on More Games Please channel earlier today. Ross was like, "Oh, hi, want to be Kiwis? I like the fruit," or whatever he said. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, triangle and pound sign. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I just realized I don't have any matches on my diagonal yet. Woo, that's gonna be a low scoring game. I am a Lord of the Rings fan. The fruit or the bird? Yeah. Yeah. Which kiwi do you like? Both? I mean, The kiwi bird is cute too. It's so small. It's got a really long beak. So small. But yeah, Lord of the Rings. I don't know if they're still doing this, but I heard about like you can go and see like some of the places they like filmed, the Lord of the Rings movies at. I mean, I know they're like real locations and stuff, but I don't know if there'd be like, this is where such and such was filmed. Like where were we at? I think it was in Ireland. There was part of a tour that we did, and we stopped in this area, and they were like, this is where this scene from Game of Thrones was filmed. And we're like, oh, cool. Like, oh, yeah, the movies are 20 years old. Yeah, that's insane. That's, yeah, really insane. Okay, 2 more rolls here, friends, before we tally up this. Okay, we've got an X and an O. Oh, that's great. That was helpful. Ooh. Yeah, the movies are 20 years old. Yeah. And someone posted today, I saw on Twitter, that the Willy Wonka movie is 50 years old today. Like, what? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it would only be, 71? Yeah, 1971 that Willy Wonka came out. The one with Gene Wilder. Yeah, right? Look it up. I'd fact check me because I don't want to just be like believing Twitter. Fact check me on that. But yeah, I did see online that they were saying the Willy Wonka movie was 50 years old. Such a magical movie. You are correct. 1971. Dang. Yeah. Crazy, right? Dang. That was a beautiful movie. And Gene Wilder was just a delight. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, on the other hand, was odd. But I think it was odd in the sense that I was so used to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that when I saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I was just kind of like, whoa, like, what, are they redoing this movie? But to be fair, Willy Wonka, if you've ever read the book, he is quite an odd person. Yeah, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was actually supposed to be more reminiscent of the Willy Wonka character in the book. So, yeah, believe that what you will. I mean, Johnny Depp was all over everything, so it's like take that as well. I have a really cute stuffed kiwi mama and baby that someone brought me back in 2005 that makes the cutest sound. It's still working. Oh, that's awesome. That's really sweet. All right, final roll. Here we go. Oh boy. What do we got here? Ugh, I don't think I'm going to do a very, very high score. Yeah, I don't think you're alone in the 40s club here, Yakmanda. I think we've got some other folks in chat. They might not share in chat that they're in their 40s, but I have a pretty good feeling there might be a few here. So, okay, let's count them up. Let's count them up here. Got 8, 2 pairs for 4, 1 pair for 2, and 2 pairs for 4. Then down this column, I got a 2, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 2. Going across on the diagonal. Ooh, I only got a 2 on the diagonal. Jeez. Okay. 10, 12, 16, 18, 22 there. 2, 4, 6, 9, 13, 15. 37 that time. Instead of 27, 37 that time. Just laughing that I couldn't believe that 50 years old, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm old. -6 Willy Wonka years old. Not 40. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am also not 40 yet. Okay, so what are your final scores there, friends? Okay, not a problem, Wannabe Kiwi. So, what's going to happen is you will count on your rows however many matching symbols you have on your rows. And that number you will put here. So like for example, here I have 4 pound signs together. 4 matching symbols gives me 8 points, so that's 8. On this row, I only have 2 matching symbols, so that gave me 2. And then down here, I have a pair and then another pair. So each pair is worth 2. So this row gives me a total of 4. Then this row here gives me 2. And then as well, I also have 2 pairs for 4. Now going down on the columns, I do the same thing to try to see what matching symbols I have only on the columns. So I got 2 here for just this pair. Then going down this column, I have these pair of X's, which gives me 2. This one, I have 3 X's in a row, and so 3 of a kind give me 3 points. This one, I have 2 pairs again for 4, and then finally this one here is 2. Now on the diagonal, I look at however many matching symbols I have just on this diagonal, and for this example, I only have the 2 X's. So I put a 2 here and a 2 here because you score them going up and then back down that way. So, yeah. I know it's a lot to tally up. But there we go. So how did everyone do? How did everyone do on their scoring there? Did anyone top 57? I see Amanda got 45. What did Gus get with your -6 Willy Wonka years? -6 Willy Wonka years old. Are we going to crown Ruckus the winner? Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is the last one now. Okay, no worries. So it looks like Ruckus is our winner. Okay, Wannabe Kiwi, no worries. I will give you a second to tally up your score. Give you a second. Not a problem. And then we're gonna go ahead and raid into Salt and Sass. Salt and Sass. They are playing I forgot what game they were gonna be playing today. Boop, 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 boop. So let me go back up here. Back up to the top. 38! That's an awesome score. That's an awesome score, especially for playing this the first time, Wannabe Kiwi. That's awesome. Congrats to everybody and their GG games. Good games to all of you. This has been fun. I had such a pleasure playing Ganshans, or That's Pretty Clever, with you all. and chatting and hanging out. I will not be streaming on Friday because I will be camping. I've been going out into the wilderness. So you all will see me next Wednesday for my next stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna be playing yet. It'll be TBD. But yeah, yes, I am so glad that you all found me. So let's go ahead and raid into Salt and Sass. No streams around the campfire. No, I don't think we're gonna have enough cell service out there, to be honest. So anyway, this has been a pleasure, friends. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, stay hydrated, play all the games. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, folks.